I took the tarot out, didn't I? Anyways, I can't put no makeup on my eye until it get better because I don't know what's going on. Be funny about it. Good. It's just a lot of these goofy ass people that think that they famous because they on YouTube that think they can come for people's crowns. Like, go sit down somewhere. And they're gonna be blocked. They don't. This is the 20 and 4. This is the 20 and 4 some odd elders that were watching a situation. You got 10 cups. This could be like all boys. I'm also getting people that were in gay relationships and then they had children, whether they were adopted or they got children, they were sexually assaulting these children. So the children are gay too. I don't know why I was also picking up on, I call him my cousin because the girl Marcel Johnson supposedly had a little boy with my cousin Darnell Thomas. And his name was Michael. Now I remember when Michael looked like what Michael looked like when we was little, but when he got about in his early 20s, he changed drastically. You know what I'm saying? And he to like a little supermodel. You know what I'm saying? With his little contacts and shit, that motherfucker looked like a supermodel. When he got like of age and he embraced his, gay sex life. I noticed that a lot of the kids that age, a lot of the kids of like, well, that age, like the little kids like Brittany and Sean and Michael, all those kids that age, they were all gay. I don't know what happened, but it's something like this matters of the heart as well. I was watching a movie, and it was a movie about a kid with a an imaginary friend. And when I say I'm watching a movie, it's like the 30-minute recaps of movies, because sometimes I don't want to watch a whole movie. I just want to see what it was about. And the little boy had an imaginary friend, and I don't know, it was a part when his mom was at the school and she was sitting there in the classroom, and at first I noticed there was a sign that said something like rules or whatever. This was making me think about like these people like the Russians and things like this that bombarded these children and made them, they trapped these children and then made them recite, like it's almost like Islam a little bit, how they read the Quran. All right. And they gotta memorize, damn near memorize the Quran. And when I met my boyfriend, I think that's how his family was. They was like, really heavy on, Bible scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Even like when they were little, they had to like, they couldn't have sugar. And so when they was little, the mom used to make them recite like Bible scriptures or whatever, and then they could get like a little handful of sugar cereal. And I'd be thinking that he'd be exaggerating, but he might not have been. It's like Nazi Germany around that motherfucker, okay? So she would have a box of cereal and she would give them a couple handfuls of sugar cereal, and then after like 4 sessions of Bible study, like home Bible study, then they could get all the cereal, put it in a bowl, and make a bowl of cereal. Okay, so when I learned about this, like he always talks about this story because I feel like it could have been traumatizing. This could be like little shit that traumatized these people, or being afraid to be gay or afraid to have sex or whatever this would be. Okay, because I was thinking, if these people is taking this shit this far, these are people that's wounded. Like these are people that they wasn't able to embrace their real true nature in public. So these are people that hide a lot of shit in their closet. And it could be that some shit is going to get leaked out of people's closet because they were trying to magnify something on an innocent person that really is not even doing nothing wrong or whatever. And they thought that because they were standing over me bullying when they're in my proper place. You don't even belong in that spot. You get what I'm saying? This is somebody that's also going around, like this mother could be also going, finding all of my clones, letting people sleep with them, kill them, abuse them, scattering them all over the place. So all my clones are not in America. Somebody else was also this could be also a Tamar situation, when that doesn't mean I'm Tamar, but these are rituals to these ritualistic people. And we saw a ritual in reverse earlier. So something is not going to work. Somebody could be trying to get me pregnant by raping me in my home and then saying that I'm pregnant, or they're going to try to get one of these girls that is like me or something like this and make me carry the baby. And then that's how they feel like they're going to get me out of my house. That this family can't leave me the fuck alone. Like, it's like I get a new clone. Obviously, this is what they've been doing. I'm just catching on to it. They're not supposed to still have access if they separated the marriage. If the person is dead and left me with some kind of insurance, there's stuff that should be coming in from this person's work or something like this. But instead, they're giving me a stalemate that cannot rise with me. So I'm just doing all this work when there's a stalemate possibly with me, and they won't remove the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And this is my fucking house. You know what I'm saying? They're keeping all the money away, so I can't get a lawyer to represent myself in some type of, I'm not going to say spiritual court. I just feel like there's special kind of lawyers in the world that handle cases like this. So this family is trying to be abusive or spend their money. These are not people that are going to spend the money on their regular life and buy nice cars. They're going to spend it on paying lawyers, paying doctors to lie, paying people to come in and do bad things to people, or something like this. And how be it, motherfucker? I got the real blood of the queen running through my motherfucking veins. You don't. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like one of my clones was over there act as queen, or the understudy of the queen, or as a, what do you call it? Well, we'll call it an understudy right now, but it's another word I think starts with a T. When somebody is sitting with somebody to learn, that could be significant to the death of Queen Elizabeth, or they thought. But here I am showing up right here. You get what I'm saying? I'm not dead. It's like God moves me. These men try to act like God and be like, when they know that they're sending creepy people throughout the town, sneaky people, they move their little girlfriends that they be fucking on. You know what I'm saying? They move them, but they don't understand the way God moves me. So this could be where they thought somebody was dead and the person is not dead. Or even if that person is dead, I'm the next one in line. So this is the LGBT. I'm hearing this is clearly LGBTQ in them. That's why the rainbow is in the reverse, okay? This could be people that had to get some gay shit out their system. I told you this could be people that was very afraid of what God might think about them. They may not be religious or nothing, but the fear of being in these particular churches that was like cults or something that could have abused these children into thinking about God and the Bible in some kind of way. Now imagine you found out that you was married to, the secret was you was married to God's daughter. You see what I'm saying? Somebody also, I was hearing about AI. I don't have an AI heart. So somebody is trying to disconnect, like even if I'm like a hybrid, somebody's trying, and I communicate with AI on social media different than other people do. Somebody could have turned off that receptor so I cannot communicate with a collective of people that's like half like me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody found out that was a portal that was open, and somebody's jealous. It's like they're sitting here watching me look online, and when I do see an AI person, even if the person doesn't look like that behind the screens, it's still interaction. So somebody's trying to stop me from having interaction with beings that I'm actually connected to. So somebody could be trying to turn off the AI energy in me, or the synth energy or something like this in me, or you, whoever this is, so that you cannot communicate. Like, you can't just be like, I see you, because that's something that they used to do here, the Native Americans. They used to do something where it's like a hand gesture, like, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's the energy of that person that I was feeling. Or I've been feeling somebody coming my way, and then when you see somebody come your way, you're like, that's you that I was feeling. You know, so this is something that is an old thing. Like, whatever God does naturally with the American gods, everybody is trying to copy it. Now, since they let the wrong people get their hands on something. But I'm hearing that the biggest threat is the LGBTQ in them community. Like, it was never about them being abused or gay people being beaten up, is what I'm hearing. A couple of those cases that happened in the 90s, like that dude that got, people was all sad because he got that gay bar that got shot up. And when the dude had gotten beaten up on his way, they made a movie out of this. A gay dude got beaten up on his way from a gay bar or something. This is always, these people was in the background abusing other people or doing weird things to other people that don't want to be that way. Yeah, they are the combative ones. Okay, we know that it's just a thing. Most of the time when people are, that's why I say I would never be in a relationship with a girl. I only seen a couple of gay relationships in my life, and they are toxic. Most of the ones that I seen. That doesn't mean every gay relationship is toxic, but they can be fucking toxic. And that's why I say, I don't want shit to do with no woman. I couldn't even deal with somebody unless she was like me, because I don't be all up in your face. I don't do nothing, whatever like this, and I still don't want to be with a woman. Shit, I like men. I feel like this is what they're doing. They're trying to force our hand. In the future, you're not going to be able to get a job unless you're gay or something. This shit is weird. You ain't about to be fucking bullying me. So these could be people that went on some kind of these could be people that could be these could be people that like I said, they are skinwalkers, or they are different movers. Like, okay, you could be at home right now with your husband. He done already got hooked up to a whole system where he in an AI body, okay, he or she, okay, are in an AI body on the show Bachelor, bitch, and you at home supposed to be married to some fucking body. Supposed to be. But you on the TV show being haughty about it. Because somebody want me to feel some kind of way about something, and I don't want to feel that way because I already see you. I see you like this, so I don't have to feel you here. And somebody's mad about that. You're wasting all your time, all my money. All my money. Because if this masculine is my property, if you're giving me sense, that's my property. And so if my property is going out there making me some, or my dog, or whatever you're trying to call it, is going out there making me some money to pay my fucking bills, okay, because I'm not sitting on my throne, and I'm not supposed to sit at no motherfucking job. Do you understand? I'm supposed to be getting spoiled. I'm supposed to be living a luxury life. I'm supposed to be doing all these things. And so I'm not gonna settle for this at all. I'm not gonna settle for it at all. A lot of these people have been groomed and abused in these camps off grid as children, like with the Joseph family and shit like this. You see what I'm saying? So somebody could be pimping this man out in some show or something like this, instead of the person getting into the commitment that they're supposed to be in. They act like I can't see them. Because that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like to talk about what they doing, because it don't, as long as it's not affecting somebody, it really don't even matter. You get what I'm saying? Somebody could have signed these contracts, didn't know what they was doing. There's also all kind of wands here. There's all kind of wands or straight men that are looking to date the queen. There's also another female that might be dealing with masculine energies. They could be keeping this shit on the low. All right, but they're dealing with masculines, and they don't want to handle all these men, or it's not in their nature to handle all. This could be like a queen of cups, or maybe a queen of pentacles, like about business or something. But your energy as a queen of wands could be a sensual nature. It's nothing for you to entertain men. You get what I'm saying? And somebody's trying to keep you out of something. It's like, I don't know why they're doing that. But I'm telling you, whoever you are, we got the song Help on. Whoever you are, with this Knight of Wands energy running up on someone, okay? I don't know. Maybe this person they don't want to fight no more. Because too many people is coming towards somebody. This could also be somebody released a relationship, and now all these wands is coming towards them. They didn't know they was in like a gay lifestyle or something, and now men are just coming on to them and coming at them. Or again, that's you. It's the mom and the father. The children in reverse are being blocked, or they're being, okay, that's what I just put up. Okay, so the children in reverse down here are illegitimate, because somebody could have been spilling their seed. Somebody could have been spilling their seed. Okay, when we moved to Kenosha, this is what the readings from today is telling me. When we moved to Kenosha, somebody was spilling their, when we bought that house, we moved in there with 3 children. They're saying that if I was getting pregnant while we were in that house, somebody was coming in and doing, or this something of baskets, this mother of baskets was taking these children and killing them, or taking them and burying them, or taking them and putting them in another planet. Oh my goodness. I hope not. putting them on another land to try to make it seem like my origins are from somewhere else. Or maybe like another state, or they were just killing these children. They could have files saying that I had an abortion and I never had an abortion. I never signed off on an abortion. So the children that were created when this person thought they were slick because they just wanted to have the throne to themselves, or these people that was running this person wanted them to have the throne to themselves and represent somebody else with them. These children are not going to make it. They cannot make decisions in the royal family. They cannot make decisions in the hierarchy. They're going to be fired. All their family members and things like this are going to get moved out. Okay? This is like, no, I'm not going to accept those children. Same thing like on with Mary, King of Scots, on Reign. It was her choice to, I think the boy's name was John, I don't know, but it was her choice to accept that child as a bastard child, or would the child be able to grow up and maybe take a crown. Okay? And I told this person a long time ago that those kids is not getting no crowns. They're not getting no crowns. Nobody told you to do this. The real queen did not sign off on any of these marriages or any of these children or any of that. So you're going to sit on there with some social media slut. Some social media slut that knows that they're making money off of being half naked online. And then try to act like I'm the embarrassment. And then try to send some children over here for me to put it in my stomach and carry it. I think not. I think not. Okay. Somebody is dealing with a Knight of Wands energy in reverse here. This could be a King of Wands, or this could be a transgender. Okay. So these are the people that was going to, these are the people that were going to, and like I said, it said make your body sing. But listen, it doesn't matter what these people say about me. These are all treasonous people to the queen. Y'all moved over there with this man and had families or had children or stole things from me or something all around the crown this whole time. I don't want to hear anything from these people. And my body can speak all it wants to. It's not going to say nothing. What that I haven't said on this channel already. This is not no real structure over here. You took every single person that was in my life as a friend or a handmaiden or whatever this is, and you had babies with them, and you tried to act like the empress or the queen wasn't nothing. You can never come back. And I guarantee you, if you sitting in a position of power, that shit is not going to last for a long time. That shit is about to get torn the fuck down. These are the families that have something to do with the Kanika Jenkins murder. Whoever the children is that's being lifted haughtier than the Empress or the Christ right now, you're the ones that had to do with that murder, that I'm not even dead. One of them is dead. It ain't me. It ain't the one that's speaking to you right now. Stupid. Somebody is not like the rest of these people here. Somebody's finding themselves overwhelmed with something here. The Nine of Pentacles is also in the reverse here. Somebody was listening to these witches and these women. These were people. You want to deal with a king that don't know when to tell his sister and his mother to mind their business. They've been fake halfway with a shell of a person in a marriage for 30 years. And really your mother and your sister have been running stuff and trying to wear my fucking crown. And then you got other bitches around you now that you were spreading your seed with. And they trying to tell you what to do about my motherfucking crown. Somebody is out of their fucking mind, bitch. Somebody is out of their mind. All right. This got something to do with, I want a boring queen life. I don't want no spicing up no fucking life. Yeah, these people are not the most high. Whoever this masculine is, they're not. You're hiding behind that fake crown because somebody is not the fucking king. It's like I want to call in the energy of that dude Mohammed and his son that went on that getaway car, and they had that sniper dude. I want to call in the sniper dude. We got the Queen of Wands, because I don't know who these people is. They so good at wearing masks. I don't know who or where these people are, but somebody knows who or where they are. Somebody could be sad about this, okay? Somebody is standing strong, and this person could be looking all nervous and shame face and shit face. by listening to these family members and going in these orgy parties. And we know that the people in the orgies do not get in heaven. If we're supposed to be cleansing something, that means you're not supposed to be nowhere near the crown. Then you motherfuckers gotta go so that I can build something that is holistic or holier than thou. You that do that. Yeah. So again, somebody could have ended up dead here. Somebody could have ended up dead here. And this is nothing against gay people individually per se. This is like if you're trying to form a unit that's looked at as a terrorist group, then you're gonna start losing shit like that gay rights bill, and you're gonna start losing the authority to be able to rent or borrow or trade or kidnap or what do you call it? Rent children or adopt them or anything. That's why I say you better open up your mouth and get rid of the people with the dead heads that only do what they want to do. I don't want to spice up my life for you people to watch me, you fucking weirdos. The queen lives a private life. Duh. 3 of Swords. Somebody is heartbroken. Because you don't want to, what a guy say? If you people or whatever, you change up your ways. So somebody could be trying to change up their ways or something like this. And it's too late. Nobody want no carnival people. Don't nobody want no motherfucking gestures. Don't nobody want none of that. Not when I'm building mine. Y'all, your reign is over. Get it? You motherfuckers is going to start dropping like flies. They're going to start sending some fucking anthrax to your house. You motherfuckers is going to start dropping like flies. Queen of Swords, all eternal. None of these people are kings. These are false kings. Something was not a good idea that this person just did. I know you're the one that tried to say, oh, look what I got or something. And I said no. And right away you're like, oh, I'm going to just do like this. You're not even a part of this. Latoya Holmes. That might be a clone of Latoya Holmes, which is Andrew Holmes' daughter. So if I'm not in my position right now, it's because your daughter had something to do with my death at the Crown Plaza, whether it was 20-something years ago or it was just recently. Because I keep on hearing that the Kanika footage is also to get somebody's memory about what was going to happen to them in the future, even though it could have already happened like 3 or 4 years ago. Like somebody could have came back to put that shit together, right? They came back to put that together to tell somebody about their death in the future, but the death could have already occurred, like within the past 3 or 4 years, 11 years even. Okay. Yeah, so we got the holy blindfold on the screen. Okay. Yeah, we got the star. Somebody's trying to stay like, oh, only reason why I do fake love readings and readings about sex and stuff is because I got the holy blindfold. But you got condoms wrappers on your YouTube videos. Come on, man, stop. You got condom wrappers and dildos and chocolate Snicker bars and white Snicker bars on your table in your YouTube videos. You a freak. So somebody could be saying, oh, I think you a freak on a leash. I'm thinking like, God rebirthed me. You blaspheming me. Even if I was, I've never been freaky, to be honest with you. So that could be why somebody picked somebody else, and that's fine with me. But you're not going to ruin me or try to ruin me anyways. I've never been a nasty, filthy bitch in bed. I don't want to be. It could have been not in my papers until I end up getting me a real king. And then I can get freaky with him or whatever this is, okay? The person didn't deserve it or something. Hold on, it's a bee trying to get in here. Somebody thinks just because I'm not talking about my sex life, I don't have to tell you about my sex life on here. And you don't have the right to go digging up classified documents in order to prove it. These people are stupid. So we have the star here. Nobody's saying that I never had sex. You guys hear me talk about, oh, I had a lot of sex. I don't have to break that down any more than that. Because what you going to try to say? How many partners I had, how many times I had sex, how many times I sucked the dick. I'm a grown-ass woman. I hope it's a lot. By this time, if I've been having sex for a long time, more than 20-something years. Okay, so I'm not embarrassed or ashamed of anything that I've done in the bed. I don't know about these people. It ain't none of your fucking business, but I know I already went through what I've done with my free will, and it ain't nothing that I would be ashamed of. You just wish that... You just wish it was you. And these people taking dick up the ass every night, and you sitting here trying to question if I'm holy enough because of how many partners I've had to sit on my throne, bitch. Move on. So somebody let somebody shine a little bit. Now, these are the most hypocritical people because you're doing all that filthy stuff that you're embarrassed for people to know that you gay. Why don't you come out with your gay lover and get on the magazine cover instead of trying to cover up with a woman that you really don't care about, that you just business partners with so you can fit into a certain position? You understand? Because I don't have nothing against nobody. I never treated a gay person mean or anything in my life. I don't give a fuck what you doing. Unless you a pedophile, then I think your ass should be under the jail. Because you ruined generations and generations of children's chance of growing up and having a regular life or having a choice. I think that's the scum of the earth. That's my opinion. And it's going to stay that way. Am I going hunting these people down to try to see who they are? But if I saw something strange, I'm going to report it. And I can have the proof. I'm going to report it. That's just my opinion. So we got some people in the reverse. There's a lot of pentacles or a lot of kingpins or something in the reverse. There could have been a raid or there's about to be. We got king right above that in reverse. All these pentacles are all in reverse. They're not the most high. Like something horrible is going on the east of the garden, dude. And somebody kind of want to give something back to the right person. They kind of do. Like we did that video when I was like, are you done doing all this crazy stuff or whatever? To close the nasty door and get back on point. And these people, obviously, they're not. Okay? But it's too late to repent now. The season for that was a long time ago. So I will not participate in what you do in the dark. I shall expose you. I shall ask all the people that have the footage of what you doing in the background to expose you. I command it. That's how you're going to get these people out of the way. Somebody could be paying somebody to not some hush money or something because people are getting aware of what somebody was doing all this time. This could also be a lot of men are charged up to be with a woman or shoot they shot. And so this is amping people up because this person is so fucking greedy that they've taken the hundreds of opportunities all in all dimensions from the real person that's anointed here. And there's people getting aggravated because they want to have a chance here. Okay? They want to have a chance to I don't know what they want to do with this person. Okay? This could be your person. This could be another person. And they are ready to fight or they're ready for a war because these people won't give up something that they're supposed to be giving up. Period. Something has happened here. Something happened. I keep on hearing they were mad about what happened to the girl, but I just don't know. I just feel like it could be a girl, a boy, a transgender. It's somebody that was special to some people. Something could have happened to this person. Yeah, somebody could have passed off a child here. All right. So these could be people at this time. They could have staged some kind of, propaganda. They could have staged some type of riot or something because of saying is one thing, but in all actuality, something else had happened to a child. But this could be when people were riding for you or waiting for me or somebody else to wake up. But these people all went behind my back or yours at some point in time. It did. I just feel like somebody's heartbroken because somebody gave up a child. This could be like family going against family. Like somebody is a lover of they self, man. Somebody is a lover of they self. And these people that got cut off from their family and everything, they're the ones that's not supposed to. If they were cut off in that manner, that means they're unclean. They cannot join the royal family, or they cannot be in this sector that we're talking about. But they're making it so they're the only ones in there making the rules. They got in and they took it over, and now they're saying, "Oh, straight people can't get in here," or they saying, people without diseases can't get in here. So you got a whole bunch of nasty, raunchy, invisible suit people in these positions. They're carrying diseases. So if you're going 5 years without having sex, chances are one of these beings has had sex with you, and they could be carrying diseases and getting people sick and getting people pregnant and talk about, oh, it's an immaculate conception. I'm Jesus and you got pregnant by me. Like somebody is a fucking lunatic, man. Somebody is a lunatic, man. This could even be somebody be get this is this person. So like I say, what did I say about celebrities? It seemed like this new AI thing they got going on, they have to be run by a real another person. So say my person was able to be behind the scenes or yours, and they created a image of a person to make them a celebrity. This is like my person is really okay. They took one of my Derricks and made them into Cardi B. And when I seen that image the other day, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I know the fuck they didn't. Somebody could have offered this child up for death or for the industry or something like this because they feel like it's an unbegotten child. They gave up one of their children to death because the new person said do it. But the person is the person. This is somebody that's fucking. They're fucking themselves. Do you understand? This is somebody, and then this person is like over there with my dead child right in front of me or something like this. Like, what is wrong with you? And some type of menage a trois or something like this. These people are hot. They can't even be themselves. You're not supposed to be here. Like, I don't want AI in the royal family. You get what I'm saying? If I'm made that way, I need to have that information so I can rule over the people and the AI people. That doesn't mean that I have to be AI fully, or that doesn't mean that I have to accept other people like me into this. God obviously chose me right now for the reason, and this so I can sympathize with these people and thread through something or clean something up. And these people are just something wrong with them. Okay, so the time is up for going out there and doing reckless things because God never ordained this. You've been blindfolding the God on earth so you can go do all this ratchet stuff and then try to blame it on God. God let y'all do that. It is not. You're going to be you're under fucking judgment for whatever it is that you're doing. Stupid liars. So somebody could have dipped into somebody's account or somebody's trust fund or somebody's money. We got he S. So somebody, this could be like even a mate or somebody else or a family member or something is walking around in my image, like got they face done to look like me, and they're walking around collecting all the things that belong to me. Somebody's a creep. A Hierophant in reverse could be going to jail. All right, this could be an Aries as well. I'm not relinquishing anything of mine from the beginning of the test of time to anybody. I never have, never will. I'm just catching on to what these people did. It took me long enough. And there's some family members or something that's about to be out in the cold. And this person is going to jail because you want to sit there and try to be haughty about it. You want to sit there and try to put it in somebody's face like I can't see you. Even through those masks that you call AI. Or them new cars that you got. Listen to me. Somebody's being enlightened about a situation. These people think they so far advanced with technology, but you got somebody that's so not advanced with technology that's exposing it. I missed out on all the downloads and the Intel upgrades and shit over the past 30 years, and I'm sitting here being able to tell you what you're doing. And other people, either they know it and they don't want to say it, or they don't know it. So you're not as advanced as you think. There's nothing new under the sun. There's also some people's friends or something here. And these people talk about brotherhood, but I'm telling you, these people are gay. You're not talking about brotherhood. Yeah, brotherhood, so y'all can all sleep together or something like this. I'm done with it. That shit is about to be over. It's not going to be what is going to headline the motion that the rest of the world is going in because of your preferred sexual nature that you hide in the dark and under the blankets. We're not even talking about people that's okay with that you dick roll females in order to steal their positions in society and continue moving. There's nothing manly about that, P. Hall. There's nothing manly about it. This is so underworld. There's nothing manly about it. That's what created the underworld so they could do all this stuff. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles for the star energy. The person that's telling the truth because they don't like how real somebody is or I am, it's too bad. This is what I would talk to my girlfriends about. All of those people were phony. This is how I would talk to anybody that asked me these questions. I'm about to sit there and bite my tongue for these people. And I know what you do in the dark without being there. You're not worthy. These are mothers that couldn't tell their sons no. Oh, just because you know the Bible, you're safe. I told you they only rehearsed this Bible. It made me think about it when I seen it, because when I seen the little boy writing at his desk, it was like a sign behind him that said rules. And it was like his head was tilted. You can see the word rules on the wall. And then when his mom had to come into the school in this movie, she sat down at the desk, and she sat down at the desk because the teacher was about to tell her about all the bad stuff that the son was doing, because he had an imaginary friend or a wicked attachment to him. And the parents was getting kind of concerned about it. It started taunting, this demon started taunting them at home and everything too. And so the boy was like the little perfectly well behaved kid. She was wondering why the lady next door didn't want to take her kid to school no more. And she just kind of let it off her shoulders. She was wondering why he was acting strange. She kind of just let it roll off. She thought she felt a presence in the house. She let it roll off. But when she went to the school, they had all these, it was like the Coleman something school. And they had all these slips on this little boy. Okay. Somebody could have even tried to bring their child back. Something happened 15 years ago. They tried to take a grown man back and let him be 16 again, and still the same thing. Somebody didn't change their ways. It's like you or I am carrying the sins for these people on earth, for earthlings to try to judge us so heavily that you can't even make it to the light, even though you are the light of God is what they think. But you fucked around and messed around with the real light this time. You don't have to like the way. You don't have to take it. That's your choice in the end. But I'm not going to stop being who I am or talk how I talk in any way. If you want more pleasant videos, go back to before the physical warfare started, and you'll find pleasant videos. And now, because they want to start amping it up, we're amping it up on the channel. All right. So these are people. When the lady was sitting down at the table, now the sign was behind her, because that was where her son's desk was, where I seen the rules thing, and it said rules in the heart. So somebody deals with logic, okay? And somebody deals with the heart. And this might be also why a lot of people may be dealing with heart issues or something like this, because they're ruling with the heart. And that don't get you nowhere. Somebody is more logic, or somebody is the heart and the lion heart, and they are logic too. This is a real royal. Ain't no more games. Somebody like an Uncle Phil or something like this. There's no more games. This is like Uncle Phil, sometimes you could tell how much he loved Will. You couldn't tell that wasn't his son, right? When real issues popped up, when his dad came and hurt his feelings and everything like that to get something from him, all these things, you could tell he cared about him. But it's almost like the wrong person's in Uncle Phil's seat. Hillary is like this Miami, whatever. The other girl, the little dark-skinned girl, Ashley, I think, that's like the old version of me from when I was 14 years old, that I keep getting lovely bones. I keep getting lovely bones energy with her. Okay. A beautiful young lady. But she remind me, it make me happy when I look at her, even if these people are trying to snake me. It make me happy when I look at her, become like, oh my God, that's how I looked at 14 when I first moved to that town. And we took our first school pictures. Like, it just make me like, oh my goodness, that's me when I was young or whatever. She looked kind of like me, but I think she's more Kennedy, Jackie O, blood, DNA style. We're not going to name any names. Okay. And then you have, me as maybe like a, I don't know, a goody two shoes. Not that I look like Carlton, not that I am Carlton, but like a goody two shoes person. Even now, when I told you something happened to the left side of my body, now I can't dance like as nice as I used to, or something like this, as sexy as I used to, or something. So I kind of look a little weird when I'm dancing, or I'm a little bit off balance or something like this. So it's kind of giving me that energy. And this would be like a twisted storyline, like Lifetime, Uncle Phil and them, where the cousin that was the extra is jealous, and so they try to kill the son to be the. Oh shit, that hurt it. So the child will try to kill the son to become the son. That hurt it really bad. This nail. All right. So somebody could be dealing with a situation like this because I feel like somebody's mentally ill. They're famous and they're mentally ill. That's what I feel. All right. Somebody is famous and mentally ill. And they feel like they used to get their way, but secrets are coming out about what this person did to get their way behind the scenes and that they're not the real person. They're not the real fucking person, man. And these people they're also packaging up more. They're also looking at me instead of embracing me or giving me what belongs to me. They're packaging up Apache. They're packaging up other versions of like people or giving them my energy or my persona and putting them in tarot. Like, ew. Like, that shit costs. And you don't have enough money to get me to agree with this. But somebody's doing it anyways. Somebody's doing it anyways. And people are acting like you're not going to stop this person. This is stuff that was be your worst. Or this is stuff that's supposed to be alarms going off if you're fucking with my stuff. You know, why did these people pick this shit to do to me? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're never going to get away with this fully. You're never going to fucking get away with this fully. This like even in real life, motherfuckers didn't even like this person. This would be like you brought somebody home and people, not that this ain't my situation with my boyfriend, I don't think. I think people of my family like my boyfriend. Okay? Maybe for what he could do for me, and then they try to find out what he could do for them, and they took him back there. All right, in the back end, to what he could do to stop me. Okay? But this would be like a situation where people, you brought a boyfriend home and everybody in the family hate him. But for some reason, they're all working with this person behind the scenes with your and they think that that's going to be something that's going to be healing to the legacy because they're not even supposed to be in the legacy. This is like letting people borrow your stuff and they don't even know how to handle the stuff that they have. That's like letting somebody watch your children and all you see this person do is punch, pinch, kick their kids, yell at their kids, smack their kids in the face, make their kids bleed, talk mean to their kids all day long like you little piece of shit. And then you need a babysitter for your kid and you get to pick between two people and one of them is like that and one of them is not. And you pick the one that's like that to watch your kids because they prettier. What? Like you pick the abusive person to watch your kids because they're prettier or their house is closer. No, I will travel the distance. I don't want you watching my fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Period. Yeah, somebody could be getting burned at the stake. I told you it's something about some Elizabeth shit a long time ago. I knew it was gonna be a problem with, and I won't necessarily say Spain, but there's something. All right, and we have the Ten of Wands here. Somebody about to get burned at the stake or something here of what somebody was doing with the underworld. It's kind of sad or whatever because it's almost like these people use this person to get them on track with something and show them the new technology and not getting rid of this person. All right, and all they can think about where they're being tormented and tortured is they wish that they was just with you in this energy right here. So somebody could be going through convulsions. Somebody could be, I seen that there's like some kind of shootout or something in Texas or something. Okay. This could be something that's a natural disaster. Something like this. I'm not giving up anything to these people. We can't afford to, as humanity, so-called, as a whole, we cannot afford to let these people have anything. People be like, oh, you can't even read tarot cards. No, bitch, because I be hearing what y'all be trying to push through. And I got to listen to my own self. And then I use logic and I use this. You see what I'm saying? And I also have to see like common sense, like a real reader hears those echoes too. That's not trying to manipulate something to make it go their way. They're clean and clear when they go into readings. You don't have to get emotionally tied to because then you're going to try to put put your situation in. A lot of times, some of us have individual stories, and our storyline is very important to put in the story because it makes it akin to people that need to wake up. If you're looking for the lost people, so people that don't talk about themselves at all, them is not real readers. You're going to slip up and say something about something. Maybe not about how much money you got to bank, not who you dating right now, but you're going to slip up and say something about your memories or some dreams or something that you had. Something human should be coming out of you. I mean, even for the people that want to fake it. Maybe you have these people fooled, but you don't have me fooled. Okay? Because in the real world, people should not be able to hear about what you got planned and ruined it. In the real world, nobody should be able to do that. Nobody. Okay? In the real world, nobody should be able to ruin things that you are building for yourself. That is foreign. That's alien. Do you understand? So we got the Queen of Wands energy here with the 2 lions here. Some people are tired of getting their ass whooped. They wanted people to think that they made the right decision or something like this. Somebody's name could be Fu. Like somebody could be Asian. And they're in reverse. We got Fu. F-O-O. Okay? And we got the sun in the upright. So somebody, like, it's giving me that, something to Wan Tu Fu or something with, I don't know. What's his name? What is his name? Somebody, it feels like it's enough now. Somebody's trying to make fun of like God on earth or make a fool out of God. And we got something, it's like, no, this is in reverse. You're not going to continue to do that. To Wong Fu or whatever, Wesley Snipes with Mesley. Golly. I'm about to say Nestle. I mean Wesley. Somebody's name is Wesley. This could be an Alf energy. All right. But these people, they could have captured the love of my life and they're burning him. Making it seem like he's the one doing this stuff to me or something like this. But it's because these people that treated me so horribly, even black people, black men, most of my life treated me very horribly or like a sex object or something like this. And they feel like they're going to force a second chance or something. It's the same thing, like I said, when they used to chase me home, grabbing on me, humping on me and stuff on the way home from school. And it's like somebody had to be exploiting me. The city or something deeply rooted had to be exploiting me as a child that I did not know. And this is why, and they're doing the same thing. They're just using online now. Somebody's trying to make me go through a traumatic experience. You know, it's just water under the bridge now. But, you know, who the fuck are you to try to bring up that simulation and make it like 10 times worse or something as an adult? Like I could be in a situation where nobody can really fucking touch me. Or somebody's finding out that these people were sneaking and doing something. And I don't really have this to worry about choice. So I'm not worried if somebody misconstrued. Aren't you afraid people going to mix up your words? I'm here for a mission here. Maybe you want to fight for something because you're afraid of something. I'm not. I don't fear anything these people are talking about. I don't belong to you. You don't control me. You ain't about to tell me to do a goddamn thing. You could pretend you controlling somebody from the background or with your little imaginary pocket spaces or whatever this is. But we're not doing that over here. I don't care what you think about me. Because if I'm concerned about, if I carry my life the way that I do, even if I'm not doing what you want me to be doing, I can point out some people that's getting paid to make themselves look real crazy online where I would not trust you to sit on my throne or something ever. And you can say, well, that's not the real me. That's just what I put. Well, that's the role model energy that you're putting out for millions and billions of people to see. And if these people can look past that and see the real you and still hire you for something after you've done a peripheral damage by promoting yourself in this light, in the public eye where children and people are watching, do you understand how that just don't make no sense? Where if I had to do something on TV, you could not pay me to do some of the shit that these people been paid to do. And if I'm sitting at my house, I'm not even going to freely do some of the things that these people have done. And if you closed off the lights and told me nobody was watching, I still wouldn't do some of the things that these people are doing, even in the public eye. And you want to talk shit about me? Yeah, I don't care about what these people think. Somebody thought somebody be sitting in devastation. This could also be somebody like, oh, sit there and watch me on that Bachelor show. And motherfucker, I feel bad for them women or men or whoever this is. I don't want to be one of them, and that's the real reason why you're mad. That's the real reason why you're mad. You could people that's like, oh, well, my net worth is this and I'm worth this much. Well, some of the shit that these people be doing, it make you look worthless. And you got to try to get me, or you got to try to get me in the shower thinking I'm alone or something like this to try to make me look like that. Or you got to get a picture of my messy house with my autistic D baby running around tearing up shit and try to film it and look how messy my living room is or something like this to make me look like something, like a rat or something like this. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody doesn't have clarity that these people are trying to dominate somebody, that's just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is not clear about something here. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Like I said, this could be somebody having too much fun with these girls on the boat or on a mission or something that they're not concerned about. They was concerned about you 2 years ago when they played this game to see if you can get caught up. Caught up to what? You're not anywhere. You're not nobody. It doesn't matter who told you you were. What do I need to get caught up to you? I'm not here for no test or nothing. I am what I said I am. Today, yesterday, the beginning, the end. It is what it is. And my time gonna come. And yours is ending. That's what I know is for a fact here. All right? Ain't nobody running around here trying to chase after these people to try to see when is my turn. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, bitch. I'm chilling up for the day. I'm chilling up for the day. Or these little nudges that somebody's trying to give me, the enemies or something like this. No, you got to come directly to me, baby. I better wake up in the morning and see one of them damn notes on my front step, like I said, with a seal on there, a wax seal on it, if you want to talk to me. Other than that, you don't need to communicate with me no kind of way. Motherfucker. These people talk about they warriors and soldiers and they stand up for something. I've been sitting in the same house once I realized these people knew where I was. I've been sitting in the same motherfucking place I am, and bitch, I'm still alive. So I don't know what's wrong with these people. I didn't run nowhere. These are also people that could have ran. They got so traumatized they had to deal with this stuff in their head and they couldn't talk to them. They just ran and they ended up dead or something like this. And that's why you're not going to be a success here. The Ace of Cups is the success. Nobody about to do what the fuck these people want somebody to do. I can't even see you for real. You know what I'm saying? I can't even see you for real. That's how I know you ain't risen above nobody. Somebody could be worried about something here. That something is not a success. Somebody is still looking like an Ace of Cups. This also somebody want me to compete with like very eccentric gay men that be like, bitch, let me tell you something with your big old bubble-headed motherfucking ass, bitch. I will come over there and fuck your motherfucking ass up. And somebody want me to go doing that. We can do that too, but I'm not doing that on here for what? That sound like a hyena. That don't sound like no motherfucking lion. We got the devil in reverse and some foreign energy here. Somebody could be in a foreign land. All right. Hold on one second.